understand what their role is in this green hydrogen economy. And as a way of introduction, it's something that is not new to anyone. I think everybody in Namibia now knows that the government is focusing its efforts on developing the green hydrogen economy. And when I say economy, I mean exactly that. It's not just developing one small part of the economy. The lucky thing with energy-related issues is it touches all parts of the economy. And developing an energy or an energy industry will touch every part of the economy. And that is what we understand. And the Namibia Investment Promotion and Development Board has facilitated that the various associations within the private sector come together so that their voices can be heard, so that they can indicate their interest in this new or in this nascent industry in the country. And the core mandate, in this case, of the private sector green hydrogen task force will be to ensure inclusiveness, that everybody is included. Please do not come 5 years later and say, oh, you left me out. The chance is now. If you want to learn about green hydrogen, the chance is now. Get in. Do not wait for 10 years later and complain. And the private sector is represented by so many different associations in Namibia. Those with a stake in green hydrogen are invited through those various associations so that they can indicate their interests. And as a way of introduction, I just put this after Dr. Jans from Gola. It's almost like I should not make a presentation anymore on this part. But it is important to note that we need resources to actually produce the hydrogen. Here we are thinking of desalinating seawater. And we need people who have the know-how to desalinate seawater. We will need heat, we will need electricity, generated from wind, generated from photovoltaics, from solar energy. And once we have that electricity, we can break the water molecule into hydrogen and oxygen. We are collecting the hydrogen itself, but if there is too much oxygen, this will be released into the atmosphere. The brine that is coming out of the desalination, that is the concentrated salt solution that remains after taking out the clean water that we want to electrolyze, will have to be disposed of, and environmentalists, scientists, and everyone, those who have experience in this regime already, will teach us how best we should dispose of that brine. Is it a threat or is it an opportunity? Perhaps we can start mining from water rather than digging the ground. Who knows how much lead will be in there per cubic meter after the brine has been made, or how much magnesium. Somebody thought the water we drink, you can just take that and electrolyze. Please look at the chemicals, number of chemicals in that water. There's a lot of magnesium there that we need. We can mine it from seawater and put it in our water that we want to drink. But those are some of the opportunities that we think of. And when you look at the number of sectors, when you look at even once we produce, we make it into ammonia by combining to the hydrogen, combining to the nitrogen, and once that has happened, we are able to transport this ammonia using various means. Where there are pipelines already for gas in those countries, they can utilize those pipelines. Of course, all the time we have to be thinking about the safety part of it. The pipeline that we have for carrying water will not carry hydrogen. So they should give us the correct type of material. Can I just weld with any steel rod? We have to weld properly so that we don't have any leaks. And all these things are opportunities for our industry, private sector. And we look at once delivered to point of use, what can we do with this hydrogen? What can we do with this ammonia? We can use it to produce electricity again through a fuel cell. And once you make it through a fuel cell, then once it's electricity, it can be in an electric vehicle. Electric vehicle can just be your small car, but it's not yet economical. The heavy haulage trucks, the planes, the locomotives, trains, those can utilize this hydrogen. And these are opportunities. The logistics of moving this equipment, this fuel, is opportunity for the private sector. The utilization of the ammonia, be it in making, I would say, maybe detergents, fertilizer, explosives for the mining industry, and so forth. These are opportunities that are there and are available. And we want our private sector to embrace the opportunity. Here, I just am showing you the structure of the Namibia Private Sector Green Hydrogen Taskforce, which has grouped itself into working groups, looking at value chain, opportunities, Namibian business promotion, regulatory framework review, stakeholder engagement, research and development. And as you look under each of those 5 working groups, we have indicated the associations. These are private sector associations. It's not one private sector company. These are private sector associations that are under that particular group and will be giving their input and facilitating that their members can actually participate in this regard. No one should be left behind. And I continue to say that if you want to participate, please do so now. Don't wait for tomorrow. This, I'm not going to go through and read everything, but it will just give you an idea of what those working groups' tasks are. So that as we have, each working group is almost described by its name, but there are specific objectives that are indicated that each of these working groups will be working to try and achieve as we learn how to get involved in the green hydrogen industry in Namibia and the opportunities available to us and how we can also be involved internationally. The executive committee just consists of the members that are indicated here. I deliberately included this slide. Many people did ask me, maybe not. But I want you to look at point number 8, 9, and 10. These are non-voting members of the executive committee, which include the NIPDB, the Namibia Chamber of Commerce and Industry, NCCI, and the Namibia Green Hydrogen Association. These are members that will be within all the 5 working groups that we have indicated. And like I said again, please get involved. Do not let your, if you do not know, please ask. We are there to give you the information. If you get involved, let us build together so that we can have the private sector of Namibia participating in this. Do not come crying later saying, oh, it's only the big companies that are working. This caters for large companies, small and medium sector enterprises, even startups are included. If you have your ideas, don't hold them back. I would like to say, I think I've given you the idea that we now have this private sector Green Hydrogen Association, the Green Hydrogen Taskforce, it has been established and is ready for you, is ready for all the private sector players interested in green hydrogen